I'd like to welcome everyone back to Bakersfield for the winner-take-all championship game of the 2014 CCCAA Softball State Championships between the visiting team on the scoreboard in this one, the Mounties from Mount San Antonio College, and the home team today, the Wolverines from Sierra College. Wolverines suffering their first loss of the playoff season, regionals, super regionals, you name it. That was the first game. They were 2-0 coming into today's game in the championship series. Jordan Becker gets the start in this one. Becker had an outstanding game yesterday in relief, but shut down the Mounties. Umpire and crew behind the plate: Lisa Allard-Talamont, first base Robert Plancich, and third baseman Ronnie Strange. Leading off the game will be Charlotte Foster. This one hit to center field. Drifting, making the catch. That one a tough one. Is Ashley Stidman for out number 1. So F8 to start the game. That brings up Selena Felix, who is outstanding last game. Hit a home run to get the Mounties on the board. First pitch from Becker to her is a ball. Felix 3 for 3. 2 runs, 1 run batted in. That's a solo home run. This one hit to Courtney Kelly. She's up with it over to first. And Felix goes down. Brings up the shortstop, Alex Simmons. Two down, just underway here, the championship game. Becker's pitch in for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Bunted. Gonzalez up with it over to Mata. And the side is retired. Short inning of work for the Wolverines and Jordan Becker. 3 up, 3 down. Heading to the bottom of inning number 1. Wolverines coming up with no score. Sports fans, for the latest online news, statistics, and scores of community college athletics, log on to the CCCAA's official website. You're there right now, www.cccaasports.org. Site is your official source for news about community college athletics. That's www.cccaasports.org. So Sabrina Garcia, record now of 22-3. Credited with the win in the previous game. This is the if necessary game. Both teams now with a record of 2-1 in the playoffs. Wolverines looking for their first ever state championship. Mounties looking for championship number 5. And leading off the game for the Wolverines will be the leadoff hitter, Ashley Stidman, the center fielder.
Leading off for Sierra at the bottom of the first inning, the center fielder, Ashley Stidman.
Stidman in the last game. First pitch from Garcia to Stidman popped up, and we all heard what the Cypress coaching contingent said last inning. This is what Garcia does, get you to pop it up, hit fly balls. Stidman 1 for 4 last game. That one over for a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses outside, 1-1. That one high. So we're just underway here in the bottom of the first. No score. One down for Sierra. That one hit. Might be a gapper, but over to make the grab. Center fielder Erica Simmons. 2 down. That brings second baseman Tayana Mata to the plate.
Now batting second baseman, Tayana Mata.
First pitch to Mata, outside and low. Ball 1. One-0 pitch. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. Whew. That one fouled back. Oh, 1 pitch outside. Excuse me, that was the 1-1 pitch. Now 2-1. Two-one offering from Garcia. Catches the outside corner. You think Mata would, having faced her now 3 times, to know that that's what's coming. Hit in the air again. Underneath it is the shortstop, Alex Simmons, for out number 3. You'd think after calling San Antonio's team the entire weekend, I'd get that one right. So no runs, no hits. And we played 1 complete inning. The score, no score. Becker completes her warm-up tosses. Devin Vanderhoff, third baseman, leads things off in the top of the second for the Mounties. No score. This one hit to Johnson in left for out number 1. So F7 if you're scoring at home for the first out. Brings to the plate the DP, Nia Caesar. First pitch from Becker to Caesar, low inside for a ball. Caesar 0 for 3 in the first game. That one misses. Jordan Becker falls behind, 2-0. As it was last inning, the key is base running. Getting base runners on. That one a called strike. The pitch hit high to AJ in left. 2 down now. 2 down now, courtesy of Alexis Johnson in left field. Brings up the left fielder for the Mounties, Alyssa James. 2 down, no score. Top of the second. Here in the championship game, the undisputed championship game. Winner take all. Mounties stop Sierra 4-3 in game 1 of Championship Sunday earlier. The pitch from Becker. Outside, but trying to make contact. Is Alyssa James. She falls behind 0-2. Two down here in the top of the second. The Becker pitch. Fouled back. Count remains 0-2. Freshman Becker making her 13th appearance on the season. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled again. Crowd has thinned a bit as 2 of the teams have departed. Santiago Canyon and San Mateo, both number 1 seeds. Back home, left last night after both being eliminated. Two down, nobody on. The 0-2 delivery from Becker. Misses low. Ball 1. Popped over first base. Gabby Gonzalez makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down for the second inning in a row for the Mounties. So we head, after 1.5, head to the bottom of inning number 2. Still no score. Looking for a way to show off your team's achievement in style? Celebrate your exciting journey to the championships with Jostens, proud partner of the California Community College Athletic Association. From legendary championship rings to custom team jewelry, you are sure to find a way to share your story at jostens.com/sports. Wolverines 3 up, 3 down inning in the bottom of the first. Every half inning has been a 3 up, 3 down. Carly Evans to lead it off, the catcher. And Garcia completes her warm-up tosses as Yumi Hiroto throws it down to second. We're about to get underway here in the bottom of inning number 2.
Getting off to the bottom of the second inning for Sierra, the catcher, Carly Evans.
Evans 1 for 3 last game, 4 for 4 yesterday afternoon against the Mounties. The pitch dribbles across outside. One-0 pitch from Garcia to Carly Evans. That one in for a strike. Not sure what these Wolverines are so hesitant about. They've seen Garcia 3 times, 3 games. Most of them have seen her 9 to 10 times. Here's the pitch. That one hit high and deep, but not deep enough. Over to make the grab, Alyssa James. Evans hit held up by the wind. Thank you, Cameron. Caitlin Garcia with a big blast yesterday. 2-run home run to get the Wolverines on the board against these Mounties, who are ahead 6-0. First pitcher outside. Garcia 1 for 3 with a run scored last game, which was a 4-3 MtSAC win. That one outside to create this, if necessary, game championship. Garcia behind in the count, 2-0. Here's the pitch. That one's high, ball 3. That one outside. Drawing the free pass, Caitlin Garcia brings up Gabby Gonzalez. 1 for 3. 3 runs batted in last inning, or last game, not in 1 inning. Big blast, a home run, 2-run home run. That gave the Wolverines the lead for an inning at 2-1. The pitch hit up the middle. Perfect double play setup.
about the second inning, Sierra College the runs on no hits, the runners left on base, so they get to 2.
So that'll do it for the Wolverines in the second. They get a base runner. Caitlin Garcia got to first on the walk, but nothing after that as Gonzalez grounds into the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're heading to the third with there not being a score. Diamond is the official ball of the California Community College Athletic Association Softball Championships. Diamond Sports manufactures many products specifically for women's softball, such as gloves, helmets, catcher's gear, and apparel. For more information, visit www.diamondsports.com. So the Mounties go down 3 up, 3 down in the first, 3 up, 3 down in the second. The Wolverines go 3 up, 3 down in the first, sending only 3 batters to the plate in the second. Efficient pitching so far from both teams. Efficient pitching, efficient fielding. Leading off the third will be the right fielder, Brianna Gonzalez. First pitch from Becker, way outside. Don't think that's exactly where Carly Evans wanted that one to go. One-0 pitch, catches the outside corner, strike one. Becker trying to keep it outside to these left-handed slappers. Martinez in game one able to hit it with the slap just into fair, or just between the left fielder and the shortstop. That one outside. Count even now at 2-2. Gonzalez 3 for 3 with a run scored in the first game. Looking to do that little blooper again, unable to do so. Count remains 2-2. No score here in the top of the third. Winner is the state champion, 2014. Strike 3 with a swing and a miss. First strikeout for Becker. Brings to the plate the catcher, Yumi Hiroto. The pitch from Becker. Inside, low. Whatever you want to call that, it's a ball. The Becker delivery. High outside. Ball 2. Becker falls behind Hiroto. Two-0 delivery from Jordan. That one catches on a curveball, the outside corner. 2-1 now the count. Just underway in the third. No score. The pitch. That one hit up the middle. First hit of the game for either team. That brings up Erica Simmons. So 1 down, 1 on. Looks like we're going to have a pitch runner.
Comes up with the first hit of the game, entering to run, number 44, Miranda.
So running at first, Miranda Peralta. Saw her last game in a pitch running role.
And batting center fielder, Erica.
The center fielder, Erica Simmons, steps into bat. 1 down, 1 on. High and outside. Got away from Becker there. That one hit high down the first baseline. Over to make the play is Casey Trezona in foul territory. Nice play by Casey. And that brings the ever-dangerous Charlotte Foster to the plate. Foster, last game, 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. First pitch misses low. That one misses, ball 2. Becker behind now in the count, 2-0. Two down here. This one hit to Courtney Kelly. She's up with it. Over to Gonzalez for the out. So the first hit of the game recorded by Yubi Hiroto, but she doesn't get to move up. In fact, she is pinch run for by Miranda Peralta, but Peralta stranded at first. We're heading to the bottom of the third. No score. California Community College Athletic Association wants to thank the Coaches Association for their efforts to support this championship. The Coaches Association has provided event management and venue administration associated with this premier CCCAA championship, and the leadership of the coaches has been vital to the success of today's event. The CCCAA is truly proud to count them as an affiliate organization.
Re-entering the game for Mount Sac, the catcher, Yubi Hiroto.
Hiroto re-enters. We just talked about her replacement, Peralta, pinch runner. Stepping to the plate to lead off the Wolverine third will be Alexis Johnson. First appearance in this game for AJ.
Left fielder, Alexis Johnson.
AJ 0 for 3 in the opener today. That one low and outside. Ball 1. Darcy Brownell urging on her left fielder. 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. Once again, don't know what they're looking for, what they're waiting for, why they're not attacking. 1-1 delivery from Garcia. Fouled straight back, strike 2. Garcia on top of the count. No score through 2.5 in this winner-take-all championship game. The pitch, high. Ball 2. Is that ball 1? I can't see. It is ball 2. Count even at 2. Nobody down. Just underway here in the bottom of the third. And AJ pops it up. Make it a good grab. Selena Felix just in front of Brianna Gonzalez.
Brings up the designated player, AJ Tinoco.
And that brings up the DP, AJ Tinoco. Tinoco with lots of power. Has to be disciplined. Swings at some bad pitches from time to time, particularly high ones. That's probably what you're going to see. Ball outside. Umpiring crew behind the plate, Lisa Allard-Talamont. First base, Robert Plancich. And third base, Ronnie Strange. 1-0 pitch. AJ, swing and a miss. Strike 1. One delivery from Sabrina Garcia to AJ Tinoco. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One, 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. AJ did not look good on that at bat. So 2 down the bottom of the third. Courtney Kelly, the shortstop, steps into bat. Courtney Kelly, another of those freshman infielders. And this one bunted just a little. She's there. I was going to say, bunted a little bit too hard. Sabrina Garcia over to pick it up, but the relay throw not in time. So infield single. First hit of the game for the Wolverines. And Stidman steps in up to bat. Stidman up again. Wolverines having a pretty ugly inning, swinging it and missing. 0-1 delivery. That one hit to second baseman, makes the tag, and the Wolverines make a little noise. They get a base runner. And that was Courtney Kelly's bunt single. She goes down on the unassisted by Selena Felix. We got 3 complete in the book. Still no score. So a pitcher's duel once again. Due up for the Mounties. In the top of the 4th will be Felix Simmons Vanderhoff. better hurry up. We need Cameron Oates the next time Stidman comes to the bat to go down and do his thing. Missed it 2 innings in a row. Alright, Selena Felix, second baseman, steps into the batter's box to lead off inning number 4. No score here in the championship game. 4th inning. Each team has 1 hit. Both pitchers sailing along, doing a good job. Through 4 for Jordan Becker. That pitch misses inside. Count even at 1s. 1-1 pitch. Hit over the head, a bouncer over Garcia's head at third. Second hit of the game for the Mounties. And that brings Alex Simmons to the plate, the shortstop.
Felix brings up the shortstop, Alex Simmons.
Grounded to first to end the first. That one bunted. Gonzalez trying to make the diving catch on the foul ball. Simmons, outstanding execution along with pretty much all the Mounties. They are good bunters. The pitch from Becker. Becker goes to first, does not get the lead runner as Felix goes to second, sacrifice bunt.
Which brings up the third baseman, Devin Vanderhoff.
Third baseman Devin Vanderhoff steps in to the batter's box, Mountie in scoring position. Pitch from Jordan Becker to Vanderhoff. That one hit to Trezona. And tagging up, moving to third, is Selena Felix. So a sacrifice fly by Vanderhoff brings up Nia Caesar. The Mounties with the runner at third. First pitch over for a strike. I'm good, thank you. Two down, 1 on. No score. Here in the bottom of the 4th. That one low. Count even now at 1. Nice grab by Carly Evans to not let that get behind her. One pitch. Fouled off. Nice pitch by Becker, keeping it on the outside. The pitch from Becker outside. Way outside. It's a 2-2 count now. And Stidman makes a catch at the ankles for the out to save a run. Whew. She couldn't move. So Stidman makes out number 3 on a line drive caught right up the middle, right at the ankles. For out number 3 for the Mounties in the 4th, and no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner stranded. That was Selena Felix, who made it all the way to 3rd with 1 down. You got a long ways. So leading off inning number 4, the bottom of the 4th for the Wolverines. Casey Trezona also due up. Tayana Mata, Carly Evans. So the meat of the lineup for Sierra. No runs, 2 hits for the Mounties. No runs, 1 hit for the Wolverines through 4 as we head to the bottom of the 4th, so through 3.5. And here comes Casey Trezona, right fielder. Trezona flew out to center fielder Erica Simmons in the 1st. The Wolverines are unable to get to Sabrina Garcia in the last 2 games. Catches the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. The Garcia 1-1 offering. Fouled over the first base dugout. Strike 2. No score. Bottom of the 4th. Casey Trezona leading it off for Sierra. Count now even at 2-2. The pitch. This one fouled back again. Wolverines just have not been able to get to Garcia the last game or this game. Lots of pops, lots of fly balls. Getting under it when they make contact. Two-two pitch coming up. And that's going to drop, but we'll see if Trezona can get there fast enough, and she does. So a leadoff single for Casey Trezona. Wolverines looking for base runners to try to push some runs across in this championship game. One who can do it on a 1 swing of the bat, Tayana Mata.
Single for Trezona brings to the plate the second baseman, Tayana Mata.
No score. Bottom of the 4th. Trezona at first. Mata pops up the bunt attempt. Doesn't bunt very often, which is surprising since she has speed, leads the Wolverines in stolen bases. But she also leads them in home runs, runs batted in, triples, hits, runs scored, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage. I have that memorized. I've ridden it so many times. The only thing she doesn't lead Sierra in is doubles, but she's second in that. 1-1 pitch, fouled back. Mata frustrated in this championship weekend. Did have a 3-run homer yesterday against these same Mounties, against this same pitcher. Knowing her, she is mentally ready for whatever is going to be offered next, and will make something happen. 1-2 pitch from Garcia to Mata. 1 on, nobody down. That one high. No score. Bottom of the 4th. Championship game. 2014 Softball State Championships. 2-2 pitch from Garcia. Fouled back again. A lot of movement on those pitches from Garcia. Sierra unable to make contact a lot of the time. Solid contact. Mata living in the moment right here. 2-2 pitch from Garcia. You have to figure Mata's going to be a factor one way or the other in this championship game. That one outside. Big gap between the left fielder and the center fielder, which is where she hit the home run last week or last night. This one hit, but a fly ball again. So Brianna Gonzalez makes the grab for out number 1, brings Carly Evans, the catcher, to the plate.
Mata flies out to Gonzalez for out number 1. Brings up the catcher, number 25, Carly Evans.
Evans flew to left field, her first at bat. 1 on, 1 down. Squares around a bunt, perfectly placed bunt. And it looked like the first base umpire was signaling her favorite, or safe at the first, but punches her out. Sacrifice bunt by Evans.
Sacrifice by Evans.
For the second out, brings up Caitlin Garcia.
Caitlin
Garcia walked in the second. 2-run home run against these Mounties last week. Swinging at that first pitch, fouled back, 0-1 count. Two down, 1 on. Trezona stands at second, scoring position. Another fly ball, but fouled. Wolverines need to make some adjustments. Garcia for the Mounties needs to keep doing what she's doing. 0-2 pitch on its way from Sabrina Garcia. High. Garcia thought about it. That's Caitlin Garcia at the plate. Good discipline. The pitch from Garcia to Garcia, and she stands there looking. Just nothing offensively for these Wolverines. They are not attacking. They are standing back on their heels. And they have seen the pitcher for Mount San Antonio, Sabrina Garcia, 3 times this weekend. They are not making the appropriate adjustments. And if they want to win their first ever state championship, they better figure out how to do that. So for Sierra in the bottom of the 4th, no runs, a leadoff single by Casey Trezona wasted. There were no errors and 1 runner left. And as we head to the top of the 5th, there is no score. Due up for the Mounties. 6-hitter, Alyssa James. 7-hitter, Brianna Gonzalez. And the catcher, Yumi Hiroto. Becker completes her warm-up tosses. Carly Evans tosses it down to second.
The left fielder, Alyssa James.
And the left fielder, Alyssa James, popped to first, her first time up in the second. There's a hit, a leadoff single in the gap for Alyssa James. That brings up Brianna Gonzalez.
Leadoff single by James brings in the right fielder, Brianna Gonzalez.
Gonzalez struck out in the 3rd, leading that inning off. Foul ball on the bunt attempt by Brianna Gonzalez. 3rd hit of the game for Mount San Antonio. The pitch. This one bunted to Becker. She's got to hustle, unable to come up with it. Took her eye off the ball. Runners on first and second. Nobody out for the Mounties. Instead of getting the sure out at first, Becker hesitated, took her eye off the ball, and left it on the ground. So back-to-back singles by James Gonzalez brings up the catcher, Yumi Hiroto. Nobody down. Here in the top of the 5th, no score in the top of the 5th. This one bunted foul. We got the Mounties' first hit back in the 3rd. a single. Darcy Brownell out to talk to Jordan Becker and her infield, trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Brownell heads back to the Wolverine dugout. 2 on, no outs. The pitch from Becker. Squares around to bunt. Strike 2. Two on, nobody down. 2 strike count, Becker ahead. There's a serial clapper right in front of us, if that's what you're hearing. Not criticizing, but just letting you know that's what it is. This one punted. Gonzalez up with it over to first. Runners move up. Gonzalez to Mata for the out. Brings up center fielder Erica Simmons. That one in for a strike. Simmons, in her one at bat, flew out to Casey Trezone in foul territory. Squeeze, 2 runs are going to score. Crucial mistake by the Wolverines. So that one got past everybody in the infield. Mounties on top now, 2-0 in the 5th. And Charlotte Foster, the dangerous first baseman, steps into the batter's box. Of course, no lead has been safe from these Wolverines the entire championship playoffs. 0-1 pitch. This one hit to Garcia. Over to first, not in time. So second out recorded. And Selena Felix clubs a 2-run home run to give the Mounties a 4-0 lead. Selena Felix. So 4-0 lead, 4 runs across in the top of the 5th. 2 down.
Now batting the shortstop, Alex Simmons.
Simmons grounded out to first base in the first, grounded back to the pitcher on a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. So Wolverines dug themselves a hole. If they want to win this state championship, they're going to have to come a long way back, trailing 4-0. But they were down 6-0 to these Mounties before. That was yesterday, and they were able to do it in the 8th. So we'll see what these Wolverines are made of. That one fouled back into the net. Count even at 2s. And over to make the grab, Casey Trezona retires the side. But a big inning, maybe a championship, a winning inning for the Mounties. They push across 4 runs on 4 hits. Nobody left.
The Mounties picked up 4 runs.
And as we head to the bottom of the 5th, still lots of time left. It's 4-0, Mount San Antonio on top of Sierra.
4-0.
So Sabrina Garcia has limited Sierra to 2 hits. She's recorded 2 Ks. Gabby Gonzalez, Alexis Johnson, AJ Tinoco do up the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Wolverines need base runners. And they need to score 4 runs. So, leading off the 5th, Gabby Gonzalez. Gabzilla grounded out to second to end inning number 2. Low, ball 1. That went outside and high. Garcia falls behind 2-0. That one catches the outside corner now. 2-1. The count to Gabby Gonzalez. 4-0, Mounties on top here in the 5th. The pitch, that one hit up the middle. Gonzalez is going to be on with, believe it or not, her 2nd hit of the weekend. The other one, a 2-run homer last game. And Alexis Johnson, the left fielder.
Brings up the left fielder, Alexis Johnson.
Johnson popped to the second baseman. A pretty good at bat last inning. That one hit to center field. Up with the grab. This was a impenetrable defense that the Mounties are throwing up. That brings up the DP, A.J. Tinoco. So one down, one on. Gonzalez at first. Tinoco could make it a close game with one swing of the bat. Had 6 home runs during the regular season. 1-0 pitch from Garcia. Tinoco pops it up. This is what we've seen game after game from the Wolverines against Sabrina Garcia. Pop-ups, fly balls, nothing on the ground, nothing. A line, not a single line drive. Well, I shouldn't say that, but so I take it back. Swing and a miss. Tinoco, that is an ugly swing. At a pitch that was a ball, clearly. Darcy going to talk to AJ, her freshman. Four to nothing. Bottom of the 5th. Mounties striking for 4 runs in the top of the 5th. This is the winner-take-all championship. One-two count to Tinoco. Don't be surprised at a high one here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tinoco strikes out in both her plate appearances. And Courtney Kelly, the shortstop, steps into the box. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Garcia moves ahead with 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Gabby Gonzalez led things off in this inning with a single. She has not moved an inch since she got to first base. A 1 pitch. And they're just standing up there. No excuse for a Wolverine team that's seen this pitcher 3 times this weekend. Is it getting to you? And another fly ball. And that one's grabbed by Selena Felix for out number 3. So for the Wolverines in the 5th, no runs across. 1 hit by Gabby Gonzalez, but she's stranded at first. And we played 5 full innings here in Bakersfield. And the score now remains 4-0. Mount San Antonio on top of Sierra. Devin Vanderhoff and Nia Caesar and Alyssa James due up in the top of the 6th for Mount San Antonio. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters. If that isn't enough to get you out to the game, a snack bar price is half off. Hustle over to Dean and Ada Gay Stadium to get yours now. Half price.
So we appreciate all the support you've given the team this weekend by buying stuff from the snack bar. And they've all done a great job helping out in the tournament this weekend. All the team has been here. We appreciate them for that. Leading off the top of the sixth inning, the third baseman.
So Devin Vanderhoff steps into the box to lead off the Mountie sixth. Mountie's up 4-0. It's straight to Courtney Kelly. She's up with it over to Gonzalez for the out. One pitch, one out in the sixth.
Vanderhoff grounds out to Kelly for out number one. Brings up the designated player, Nia Caesar.
And upsets the DP, Nia Caesar. Caesar flew out to left, flew out to center in her 2 plate appearances here this afternoon. Becker's pitch outside. So through 4, Becker had only given up 2 hits. That one hit to the shortstop, Kelly again. Will she have time? And she does. Just gets it there in time. So back-to-back 6-3 putouts.
Short. Brings up the left fielder, Alyssa James.
Alyssa James fouls this one over and out of play. James flew out to first base. That was in inning number 2. Got on a single and scored. On Erica Summers, a 2-run single, 2 at-bats later. Four to nothing score, top of the 6th. 4 runs last inning for the Mounties, as they look for their 5th state championship since 2003. This one hit, Mata drops it. Don't know if Mata got the sun in her eyes. Still should have had it. That was a can of corn.
Brings up the right fielder, Brianna Gonzalez.
Brianna Gonzalez, the right fielder, steps in. And that'll do it. She grounds out to Caitlin Garcia at third, who relays it over to Gonzalez at first. So leading off this inning will be the leadoff hitter, Ashley Stidman, followed by the right fielder, Casey Trezona, and then second baseman, Tayana Mata. And for the Mounties in the top of the 6th, no runs, no hits. There was 1 Sierra error and 1 Mountie left. So MtSAC unable to add to that 4-0 lead, not that they would need to, given the uncharacteristic bad batting game for Sierra. Have 2 hits, 2 singles. Excuse me, 3 hits, 3 singles. The 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. Courtney Kelly was one of those. Casey Trezona with another. Gabby Gonzalez, last inning. Garcia completes her warm-up, tosses. Yumi Hiroto tosses it down.
Bottom of the 6th inning for Sierra College, the leadoff hitter, Ashley Stedman.
Ashley Stedman steps up to lead off this inning. Stedman with a fly out to shortstop and reach at a fielder's choice. Actually, she didn't reach. It was a fielder's choice that ended the inning in the bottom of the 3rd. Stedman fouls this one off. One pitch, and Stedman hits it right to easy play for Charlotte Foster, right at her. So 1 down, the bottom of the 6th. Wolverines down to 5 outs if they want to extend this game. Casey Trezona steps up, flew out to center in the 1st, singled, made it to 2nd on a sack, but was stranded in the 4th inning. Trezona hits it right at the right fielder, Brianna Gonzalez, for out number 2. That brings up second baseman, number 9, Tayana Mata. Mata in a horrible slump. Picked a bad time to do it, the championship weekend. Did have a 3-run home run in the game last night. That one misses. 1-0 count to Tayana Mata. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 count now. So the big lumber all season long for Sierra. Tayana Mata, Gabby Gonzalez. 3 hits between them. She's on at first, beats it out. Wolverines doing anything they can to get runners on. Carly Evans due up next. So Evans flew out to left. Sacrifice bunt in the 4th to move up Trezona, but Trezona got no further than second. That one high. Safe at second is Tayana Mata. You saw the wheels there. So we'll give the shortstop an error on that. Alex Simmons unable to come up with that one. Runners on first and second. 2 down. And Ruby Rojas is going to come out to the circle. So Mata on at second, beat out an infield bunt for a single, and then beat out the throw on the ground ball to shortstop by Carly Evans. Runners on first and second for the Wolverines. 2 down. Caitlin Garcia. Last at bat, struck out looking to end the fourth. Walked in the second. Thank you. Garcia hits it over the head. That's going to score 2. Carly Evans scores. Tayana Mata scores on Caitlin Garcia's 2-run double. That'll do it. That'll give me some excitement here on the microphone, getting the Wolverines back into this ball game. 4-2 now. Garcia at second base has had an outstanding game in returning from that eye injury where she was hit with a line drive against Solano College. That one back up the middle. And Garcia is going to be held by Darcy Brownell at third. Runners at first and third, 2 down. Gabby hits it right back up the middle. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Does not surprise me at all. So 4-2. It's a game again. 2-run lead for Mount Sac. Bottom of the 6th. Caitlin Garcia with her biggest hit of the season, a 2-run double to drive in Tayana Mata, Carly Evans. So AJ steps up to the plate. Don't count these Wolverines out. And Johnson hits it out. The Wolverines are in the lead. AJ gives Sierra a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 6th. A 2-out rally for the Wolverines. And there was no doubt on that one. As when that ball left the bat, that was out of here. She redeemed herself with that foul ball that could have gone either way. It went right over the foul pole. 5-4 now. Sierra in the lead. Wolverines have come back every game except the last one, the first game of this championship Sunday. And we've got a pinch hitter in the form of Sidney Scott, taking the place at the DP position for A.J. Tinoco. So the Wolverine faithful making a little bit of noise. You hear some SCs. Bases cleared now thanks to AJ's 3-run home run. 5-run. Yes, that's right, a 5-run 6th inning. Four hits now in the inning for the Wolverines. Two down. It's been 2 down for a long time. First 2 batters of the inning, Stidman and Trezona, went down. And since then, Mata would beat out a single. Evans reached on a fielder's choice. Caitlin Garcia, a 2-run double. Gabby Gonzalez with a single. Alexis Johnson. All done with 2 outs. Not the first time the Wolverines have done that this weekend. They did it against Mount Sac yesterday. Coming back from a 6-0 deficit to beat the Mounties in 8, 7-6. And this one hit can of corn for the center fielder, Erica Simmons. The Wolverines are retired, but they pick up 5 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 Mountie error. And we head to the top of the 7th. Wolverines needing 3 outs on defense to claim their first state championship. The Mounties looking to put across a run or 2. They put across 2, they win their, well, they don't win it. They extend it.
Softball Championship Awards ceremony. We ask for your cooperation.
Your announcer really needs to go to the bathroom.
Unauthorized personnel are allowed on the field.
Oh, there's some bottles here.
But please do not enter the field. Thank you.
I think he's willing to wait.
I have incorrected. I'm sorry. You can take pictures from the stands. Take pictures from the stands. Do not come down behind the backstop. Thank you again.
All right, Jordan Becker. Has given up 6 hits in 6 innings. Four runs on 6 hits for Becker. She has struck out only 1, but allowed her defense to do its job. And leading off the top of the 7th, Yumi Hiroto, the catcher. Cameron Oates can't stand it. He's got to go burn off some energy. Running around down there. First pitch from Becker to Hiroto. Courtney Kelly up with it over to Gonzalez, and 1 is down. 6-3. And that brings up Erica Simmons. Simmons flew to right in the 3rd, reached on a single, and then was doubled off, or thrown out at 2nd. After singling in the 5th. First pitch from Becker. Low outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1, count even. One down. Here in the top of the 7th, Wolverines with a 1-run lead. This one hit to Kelly. Over to Gonzalez for out number 2. Two down. That brings up the ever dangerous Charlotte Foster, the state's home run leader, with 22, not 220, but 22 on the year. Foster due up with the Mounties down to their last out. Becker gets the sign from Evans. That one fouled down the first baseline. Where's Roz Goldenberg? Just stay right there. And Courtney McGorian's going to find out what that illegal pitch was. Becker sailing along. So it's 1-1 now to Charlotte Foster. Becker not going to give Foster anything to hit. It's almost like you want to walk the next two batters, Foster and Felix. Two-one pitch. And it's all tied up. So the Wolverines 1 out away from their first state championship, give up a home run to Charlotte Foster. And we're all tied at 5. A 2-out home run by Foster to tie it up. What a game. Selena Felix steps up. She has a home run of her own in the 5th.
Now batting the second baseman, Selena Felix.
One out away, Cameron, and we give up that home run. And now you can see why when you win that ever important coin toss, you select to be the home team and batting in the bottom of the inning. Intentional walk about to be handed to Selena Felix. So Felix trots down to first with the free pass, brings up Alex Simmons. Simmons 0 for 3. Does have a sacrifice on a bunt back to Becker. Two down. Top of the 7th, 1 run across, the tying run from Charlotte Foster. Becker with the delivery, fouled behind the first base dugout by Alex Simmons. Simmons the shortstop. Selena Felix at first with the intentional walk. Here's the pitch from Becker. This one fouled up and not in the range for Carly Evans. 2-strike pitch from Becker. That one hit up the middle, right to Stidman. She misses it. Made that same catch earlier. Single by Simmons. Selena Felix moves over to second. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Devin Vanderhoff, the third baseman. So after getting the first two batters on 6-3 groundouts, the Wolverines 1 out away before Charlotte Foster stepped up and hit a home run to tie. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Becker delivers. That one hit high. Stidman makes the grab for out number 3. So for the Mounties in the top of the 7th, 1 run and 2 hits. They had 2 runners left. Wolverines coming up, needing 1 run to claim their first state championship. They will send Courtney Kelly, Ashley Stidman, and Casey Trezona to the plate. Wow, the Wolverines 1 out away from claiming the title. And Charlotte Foster, the state leader in home runs, doing what she does best, tying it up. Good move by Darcy Brownell to walk Selena Felix. Felix second on the team in home runs. And Sabrina Garcia still out there. Both pitchers still in the game. Wolverines score a run. This one's over. They're state champions. Here's Courtney Kelly, singled in the 3rd, popped up to second base in the 5th. First pitch to Kelly. This one's hit hard, but right at the left fielder, Alyssa James, for out number 1.
Kelly flies out to James for his first out of the inning. Brings up the leadoff hitter, center fielder Ashley Stidman.
And with 1 down, the leadoff hitter, center fielder Ashley Stidman, steps to the plate. Cameron. Stidman up again, but she lines out for out number 2. And that brings up Casey Trezona. So 2 pitches, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. It's all right, man. First pitch, Trezona outside, low, ball 1. Game all tied at 5s in the bottom of the 7th. The Wolverines looking to push 1 run across to claim their first state title. Game went extra innings yesterday between these two. Wolverines winning at 7-6 in 8. Here's the pitch. And that one hit to right field. We're going to play extra innings. So for the Wolverines in the bottom of the 7th, 3 up, 3 down. Tied at 5s, heading to the 8th. Due up for the Mounties, Nia Caesar, Alyssa James, Brianna Gonzalez, the 5, 6, 7 hitters. We take a water break. I'll be right back. And in relief of Jordan Becker, heading into the 8th is Kalen Paquet. Jordan Becker going 7 innings, giving up 5 runs on 7 hits. All right, Nia Caesar leads off the Mountie 8th. 0 for 3 today. First pitch from Paquet. A ball. That one catches the outside corner. Strike 1. 1-1 to Caesar. One offering from Paquet. Fouled back. 1-2. Kalen ahead in the count. And I have to think she went around on that one. She did. Called strike 3. Well, she swung at that. Strike 3. And that brings to the plate the left fielder, Alyssa James. James popped up to first in the 2nd. Singled and scored in the 5th. Reached on an error in the 6th. It was stranded. Paquet in with a strike. Wolverines were 1 out away in the 6th before Charlotte Foster came in and did her thing. Alyssa James with a single. Brianna Gonzalez steps to the plate, the right fielder. Struck out in the 3rd. Singled and scored a run in the 5th. And then grounded into a 5-3 ground out. The lefty, Brianna Gonzalez. Masterful at the little dump slap. And that's a strike. What a weekend. Every game scintillating. Even the 12-4 Mercy Rule game yesterday. As the Mounties came back. Caitlin Kelly mistimed the hop. That's an error on the 3rd baseman. Alyssa James moves over to 2nd. Gonzalez over to 1st. Brings up Yumi Hiroto. Brings up the catcher, Yumi Hiroto. Caitlin Garcia in an awkward position trying to field that, not fundamentally sound. 1 down, 2 on, 1 strike across to Yuri Hiroto. One pitch from Paquet. 0-2. One down, two on. 5-5, top of the eighth. The pitch. That one hit high. Courtney Kelly under it makes the grab for out number 2. That brings up Erica Simmons. Last inning, Simmons grounded out to short, had a single in the 5th, flew out to right in the 3rd. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. The pitch for Bequay hit high. Circling under it is Ashley Stidman for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left. There was 1 Sierra error. We're heading to the bottom of inning number 8 with a score tied at 5-5. State championship on the line right here. Sounds like they're tabulating the all-tournament selections down there. Always a great thing to see afterwards. These athletes who have had great series. Of course, the MVP, maybe the pitcher of the series, undetermined as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Got to be leading candidates, too, from Mount San Antonio, Foster and Felix. Got to include Caitlin Garcia and Carly Evans for the Wolverines. And stepping up, the All-American, headed to Hawaii. Tayana Mata, she's going to lead things off in the bottom of the 8th. Wolverines need 1 run. She can do it on 1 swing of the bat. Second in the state in home runs. 18 on the year.
Leading off at the bottom of the 8th inning for the Wolverines, playing second base, Tayana Mata.
Garcia all the way for the Mounties. 8th inning pitched. That one in the dirt. Outside. Low. Any way you look at it, a ball. Five, bottom of the 8th. The pitch from Garcia to Mata. That one hit high, but it's going to be an out. No, new life for Mata, and she has been known to take advantage of that new life. Swirling, that ball was twirling out there, twirling and swirling. Made it hard for Brianna Gonzalez to get underneath it. Maybe I should take 1. You like the twirling and swirling? I just did that off the top of my head. Yeah. 1-2 count to Mata. Here's the pitch. Misses on the outside corner. Wolverines all season long. Make it Mata. 2-2 pitch from Garcia. Good eye by Tayana Mata. Must be driving Darcy Brownell crazy with her taking those. But she was right. 3-2, or 3-2 count. Carly Evans, the cleanup hitter, due up next. Swing and a miss. Garcia gets Mata. That's strike 2. Thank you. I was just practicing for a future at bat by somebody. So now, the pitch right at the center fielder, Erica Simmons, for out number 1.
Flies out to Simmons for out number 1.
And that brings to the plate Carly Evans, the catcher, the cleanup hitter.
Carly Evans.
Sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Flew out to left in the 2nd. Reached on the fielder's choice in inning number 6. First pitch high, ball 1. That one outside and low, ball 2. Evans ahead in the count, 2-0. The pitch from Garcia. Hit down the third baseline. That's going to be an extra base. And Evans in with a stand-up double. And the Wolverines have a runner in scoring position. Caitlin Garcia steps up. And Darcy Brownell going to bring in a pinch runner. Heading out to a run is Chelsea Rivera, the heady Chelsea Rivera. Not going to make a base running mistake.
For the Wolverines, second base, number 8, Chelsea Rivera. Coming to play the third baseman, Caitlin Garcia.
Caitlin Garcia steps into the batter's box. She could end it right here. Walked in the 2nd, struck out looking in the 4th. 2-run double to get the Wolverines their first runs in the 6th. 1-0 pitch, or 1-0 count now. The pitch, high, ball 2. Delivery from Sabrina Garcia to Caitlin Garcia, across for a strike on the outside corner. It's the count now, 2-1. 1 down, 1 on. Chelsea Rivera stands at 2nd. Pitch running for Carly Evans, who just doubled down the left field line. The pitch, and that's going to drop. That is not, and Darcy's going to hold her up. No. And the Wolverines are the state champions.
Congratulations to the 2014
And Team 35 leaves its mark with their first state championship. Caitlin Garcia, the RBI single. Darcy Brownell waving Chelsea Rivera home. Rivera scores the winning run. I'd like to thank everybody who helped me out this weekend, starting with Nikki DeQuinn. Whew. Brad Pickler. And Dennis Bloss here on the microphone. Jason Boggs is always doing a great job in production. Thanks to Cherie Shoemake for keeping me in line and getting me to the hospital last night. The Wolverines 2014 softball state champions. And I'm going to sign off for now because I can't talk anymore. Good night.